This is crazy.
Read the sign, man.
Zaza says to make a wish. Mr. Gregory, what are you doing in my dreams?
You think this teaching thing pay no money? Everybody need a side job, a prime time or whatever you want to call it. Alright? Make your wish, no boy.
Your passion can be expressed beautifully through any pencil if it comes from the heart. That's what brings your drawings to life.
Huh?
Good morning. This drawing should come from the heart. It should be something from deep within inside you where one come out.
I wish to be the best artist.
Ethan, you're going to be late. Hurry up.
What?
The best is my vision and it's all that I see.
All right.
Interesting.
Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming along for the ride. Well, it's set in the Caribbean-influenced neighborhood of East Flatbush, Brooklyn. Ethan Art Venture follows Ethan, a young autistic artist who finds confidence and self-expression through his art. Guided by his teacher, Mr. Gregory, played by Benzly Hype.
Benzly Hype.
The series recently featured at the 2024 Olympic celebrations in Paris and has received multiple awards and is currently streaming on platforms like Amazon Prime and Quelly TV, is it? Quelly TV. Joining us on Zoom is the director, Nuria Dixon, and art musician, Benzly Hype, joining us. Welcome.
Welcome.
What's
I
cracking?
like it.
Hey.
No, sir. Ethan
Art
Venture.
No, look here. I'm seeing it, and I really genuinely wish we had more of these things. I wish I had these. When me used to draw, and you remember the olden days when you try to make comic books? You used to make comic books?
No.
Me and my friend them used to try to make comic books, and they weren't good. But this is
Absolutely amazing. Nuria, thank you so very much.
They have an upcoming Create Your Narrative Youth Empowerment Workshop that I really think is important.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let me start with Nuria, the lady here. Talk to us, Nuria, about this idea and how it has, just blossomed into this wonderful story that has taken the world by storm.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me today. So Ethan Art Venture just started because of my son. His name is Ethan. He was a big inspiration for this project. As a director, you always want to get your message out. And my message was to my son and what I want him to know in life. And what I believe every parent would want their kids to know, which is that they have the power to create anything that they want to and anything that they mind to. So that's where this started from. So I give all the thanks and praise to Ethan and him just being able to inspire me.
Absolutely amazing. And I noticed that, it's the autism. I see that
You're bringing in several important themes. And representations, which are important.
Right. So talk to us about some of the other themes that you explore in this animation series.
This animation series, it kind of explores mental health, well-being. It explores that I want kids to be able to express themselves, to talk about their inner feelings. It also, the character is autistic, in the cartoon, but I want people who feel different to be seen. I want them to, know that their unique strength, that they can use these things in life and, build meaningful relationships. I feel like they're short, that they'll be able to, be understood and to understand well.
We always say that representation matters. How difficult or easy is it to represent an autistic child in a cartoon? Because autism is unique. Of course, there's a whole spectrum. How do you represent that without being stereotypical, without, without going too much, without people, people becoming offended by how you represented autism? Like, how difficult or easy was that?
I think I represented it by normalizing it. I believe spectrum. There's, like you said, there's different levels to it. So with this character, he's basically seen as, an average, regular person, which, it doesn't really represent the high spectrum portion of it. But like I said, I want them to be empowered by this and not to feel like they're indifferent from everyone else, that their gifts and their difference, it makes them special and makes them unique.
Absolutely. Well, another special person is here in our studio, Benzly Hype. Hype! Just like that. Mr. Gregory, you play that character in this animation film. What was that like for you, and what did you pull on from your own life experience to be able to play this character?
Okay, well, life experience, Mr. Gregory. It was fun playing Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory was like, we kind of did it on, Nuria said to me, say, oh, just put yourself in that position. And I understood because, and just give it the Jamaican flair. So that I just draw it from my high school teachers and all of that, and we went in there because he's kind of the character that he's a teacher, but he's also a part-time Obia man. So, the story, him and Graham, they wish them, and he might say, yeah, man, just do this and that, you know what I mean? So it's fun. It was really fun playing him, you know what I mean? And because I have a son that is on the spectrum as well, the whole autism thing, it touched me as well, you know what I mean? So, it's a, and as he was asking her a while ago about certain stuff, it's important that we understand these are people that have been, things happen to them because of whatever reason. I'm going into that right now. But the fact of the matter is that we need to know that it's a community, and they can be whatever they want to be still, because some people grow out of this artistic thing, you know what I mean? So this empowers them.
Absolutely. And in terms of the reaction from persons and the wider society, you've won awards and you're streaming. What are people saying? What's the reaction you're getting?
Well, we can't ask her about that more still, because she up there went there every day. But people say, oh, you're in that? What? You know what I mean? It's that type of vibe, you know what I mean? But, it's the excitement around it, and, having something that is Caribbean-based.
Yes.
Is important. And Nori's from the Caribbean as well, so she knows that she grew up in Brooklyn and all of that thing, so she knows that whole, what do you call it, the cooking pot.
Nice.
You know it go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nuri, what's your take on the reaction, the reception of the product?
Well, how important it is to have something like this on the networks, and how kids need to see something like this that they can relate to, or just to help them be understood and to understand, others as well, like I said before. But I got positive feedback on how it should be on the networks, and I'm looking forward to creating the series and partnering with others to help in doing so.
How easy was it to work with Benzly Hype?
Oh, it was fun working with Benzly.
Or I should say difficult.
Very creative and funny. So I think he just added to it. Like I said, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was raised in East Flatbush, Brooklyn, where it's Caribbean infused. So where I went to school, I had teachers who were Caribbean, and they were that it was easy to learn from, and you understood them because I grew up in a household like that as well.
Nice.
So I brought that to life for me with the
So what
character.
about the workshop?
Okay, so the workshop, Ethan Art Ventures, Create the Narrative Youth Empowerment Workshop, is something that I'm currently curating. We recently had an online version, a hybrid version, and I'm looking forward to having another one. But this workshop is to basically promote the message, which is to empower the youths. I want the youths to learn how to navigate their emotions and embracing them. Even if they're bad or they're positive, they still have to learn how to go through it and to navigate it and cope with it. And I feel like this workshop, it was easy to have the kids to express themselves. So I'm looking forward to conducting this with anywhere internationally, in the school districts, to put it as a program in the schools as well, because I think mental health awareness is extremely important, especially in today's society.
Yeah,
nice. Well, Benzly, he's international, but you're also here. Me and my crew should be returning to CVM. Yeah. What's that like? How are you feeling about that? Because that was definitely a big deal, and that was hype.
Yeah, I remember you did an episode.
I was in
a couple episodes.
I was in an episode.
More than one. She was like the thief. But anyway.
Wow. I was in an
Yes. Oh, yes. And you were in prison too. I think you end up in jail.
Oh, I think, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I might need a lawyer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Dennis, this is a lot.
This was
I don't even
how long
remember.
ago?
I don't even remember. I need to see the episode, but the Benzly said me, it has in it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really. It is
Oh, right,
great
yes,
to-
oh my God, right.
That is you and Professor.
Professor
and
Nuts.
Yeah, remember that yesterday? Yeah,
Right.
remember? Yeah,
I
right.
will, but we have, I'm a long time, A long time I work hard. Yeah. So for those who don't know about me and my crew, Benzly, what can you tell them about the series?
Me and my crew, me and my crew, you don't know, is based on my life story and the innocent crew and growing up in, coming up to the inner city. So it's a rags to riches thing. You know what, go on, people know. And it's gonna be back on CVM TV. We're working on everything now, and everybody's very excited because everybody wants to see the show come back. They want to see the new. They want to see what happens next. And
All right, hold that point, Benzly, because we're going to be talking about this in the next segment. Our guests have been Nuria Dixon, the founder and director of One Soul Production, and Benzly Hype, actor and musician. But guess what? He's not leaving us just yet. As I said, we're talking new music and much more when we return.
Nice. I was in the show.